Soweto residents will today be meeting to discuss the current electricity crisis in the community. The latest developments at Eskom will be on the agenda, as well as the monthly flat rate per household proposed by residents to the power utility. While Eskom is responsible for most of the electricity supply to Soweto, illegal connections, bypassed meters and backyard dwellers have added severe strain to the power grid. For more on this, eNCA reporter Lindokuhle Xulu is covering this story, and he joins us now. A very good morning to you, Lindokuhle. So, of course, Soweto has been at the center of Eskom problems or electricity problems in Johannesburg specifically. How are they looking to deal, at least the communities in Soweto, with the problems?
Well, Morena, there's another meeting today, and this meeting is concerning exactly that, the issues of Eskom versus the people of Soweto. There is a huge debt, as far as we understand, in terms of people not paying electricity. Eskom has flagged issues of illegal connections and many issues around electricity. But the residents of Soweto, surprisingly today, are meeting. We understand that this is a Soweto concerned residents group that is meeting today to try and address some issues. And I say surprising meeting, Morena, because in the past couple of weeks after the appointment of the mayor of the city of Johannesburg, we were of the understanding that the issues of Eskom would have been tackled head on. We have seen the mayor, in fact, moving into communities with city power, saying that there will be a memorandum of understanding that will be signed between the city and Eskom to hand over the reins of operation to city power. But surprisingly today, residents are meeting. Let's get a sense of exactly what the meeting is all about. Thank you so much. This is Milton Dotseti from the concerned residents of Soweto, right? Give me a sense of why you are meeting today.
We are meeting today to discuss electricity issues, the handling over of electricity issues to city power, and then the announcement by the newly elected mayor to say that they are handing everything over to city power without consulting the residents of Soweto. So now we are meeting today. We have invited various organizations, communities around Soweto, so that we are meeting today at 10 o'clock. So we are here basically arranging and preparing for that particular meeting.
What is the gripe of what has been said? Because what we understand is that the mayor of the city of Johannesburg is set to sign a memorandum of understanding, something that is in fact in your agenda. But give us a sense of what is it that's the problem. Is it the fact that you are not consulted, or the fact that you do not believe that these problems will be sorted out?
In an actual fact, we actually tried to engage Eskom since last year, before coronavirus, so that we are proposing a flat rate for our communities. People they cannot afford to pay for prepaid, which costs more than 1,000 rands a month. So now what we are saying is that they need to engage us so that we address the matters, so that the people would also be able to pay for electricity matters.
So what I'm gathering now is the sense that you are saying that despite the migration to city power, what you are still advocating for is the flat rate, which without consultation you haven't been able to raise. But let me put it to you, sir, and say that the city of Johannesburg has made it clear that the flat rate is something that they cannot afford to do. What happens if they continue on that sense to say there is no way that they can have flat rates?
What they are saying is that whether they continue or not, the thing is that we are meeting today, we are going to discuss and then going to get a mandate from the people of Soweto as what the plan of action we should take. So now, we don't want to involve politics and so on. What we are saying that as residents, there's going to be a plan of action that is going to be taken.
If the flat rate is not implemented?
If they don't address our concerns and then it's not implemented at all.
Just as a last question from myself, it is my responsibility as a news reporter to actually probe you on this and say that I've engaged with the mayor of the city of Johannesburg, as you know. He told me that the residents who cannot pay, there is a contingency made for them. They register and they get subsidized in terms of electricity. Is that not enough? Are you saying that if there's no flat rate, it means that there's going to be a plan of action that potentially would even affect the elections?
The plan of action is what we're going to discuss today. The thing is that the new elected mayor it doesn't consult the people first. They need to engage us so that we also understand why are they implementing whatever they think is correct for people of Soweto. The people of Soweto are saying they are not happy with everything.
Including what? The developments of handing to City Power?
Including that, City Power introduces green boxes, which people are complaining about it. So let them hear people from the Congress level. What are they saying before implementing something which is not going to be good for them?
Okay, my brother, we are with you throughout the day. We're going to keep on engaging with you, especially as you engage with some of the community members that will be arriving at 10 a.m. But let's just leave it there for now because of time. But Murena, that is some of the things we're getting from the Soweto concerned residents. The men they're telling us that they are concerned about what Eskom, what the city of Johannesburg is doing. There is talks of a handing over from Eskom to City Power, but they're saying that issues such as flat rates still remain. And we do know that the city of Johannesburg said that is impossible, and that there is, in fact, some contingent, some plans made for people who cannot afford electricity. But it seems that this particular group at the moment is hell-bent on actually ensuring that, handover or not, there is a flat rate discussion that needs to be had. But let's observe and see exactly what will be the outcome of this meeting today.
Lindokuhle, thank you very much. We'll touch base with you a little later on to hear exactly what it is that comes out of that meeting in Soweto, in Soweto. That is Lindokuhle Xulu coming to us, of course, from Soweto.